What's up, children of the sun? This is your metaphysical advisor, Monterey Bible. This week, I did the weekly tarot, but I forgot to mention that it is a new moon this week. So I wanted to go ahead and just give you guys a quick heads up on what's coming up. Wednesday, the energy is going to shift. I think we even saw that in the cards that I pulled. The energy shifts on Wednesday. Okay, so we go from Taurus into sociable Gemini. For a lot of people, it's going to be really hard to sit still because Gemini sociable wants to get around, get about, move around, and do things. Do what you can. I mean, it's your world. If you decide to stay home or if you decide to go out, that's up to you. And as predicted, a lot of businesses are reopening, so it's going to allow people to socialize a little bit more. I feel like in the coming weeks, with the Gemini energy starting to flow, more people are going to find it a little hard to sit still or just to be sitting still at home. Because Taurus is more of a sleepy, heavy energy. Taurus wants to lay at home and eat. Where Gemini is going to be like, hey, I want to socialize, especially with Venus in Gemini right now. And Venus is retrograde, so Venus wants to go back to all those things that she used to love. So she wants to see her old friends. She wants to see her old lovers. She wants to socialize. So we start getting with those conjunctions, and we're not there yet because the sun is just now about to enter into Gemini on Wednesday. That's when we start feeling that energy, that antsy energy where I gotta move, I gotta do something. Like I said, if you're the type that rather prefer to sit at home, use something with that energy, okay? Write, blog, because Gemini is still about writing and blogging, communicate with friends, connect with people. This is a time to connect with people when the sun moves into Gemini and not to separate yourself. So however you do it, I'm not telling you how to do it, whether you want to go out or whether you want to sit in the house, it's still a sociable energy and you can't deny that. Now, we go into the new moon on Friday. The new moon is on Friday, the 22nd. I don't know where you guys are, but as for Texas, that's when all the businesses, at least over here, are reopening in Texas. Texas has been in the news anyways. And it's on the new moon. So with the new moon happening during that time, there's a time for a new beginning, a time to create the reality that you want. And I implore you, please, do not sit in the energy of fear. Don't sit in these low vibrations because you'll only create more of that for yourself. You'll start resonating into that, and that reality will manifest into your life. That's just how it happens and how it works. If we live in a multi-dimensional world, you'll just vibrate into the world that you created, okay? So just keep that in mind. Ways to keep your vibration high. Listen to some good music. Dance. Meditate. And think about all the things that you love. You have to get into a love space, into your heart chakra space. And just kind of vibrate with that and say, what makes me feel happy? What makes me feel loved? What makes me feel good? Boom, I'm going to do that, okay? Stay out of arguments. At least for Friday, take one day for Friday. Is it the 22nd on Friday? I think so. But yeah, at least for Friday, turn the TV off. Like, turn off the news because the news usually has negative energy. And more often than not, on full moons and on new moons, I see some of the worst news that is broadcasted. So my advice, turn the TV off. Don't watch it during that time. Kind of go into your own world and create the world that you want to see, okay? So if you want to see healing and love and all that in the future, that's the world that you meditate on, okay? So if you focus and go into the that mind where you just input from the television and you're letting them just feed into you, then guess what? Whatever you feed is going to grow. So take at least a day and meditate. And I implore all my viewers to take that one day, that new moon in Gemini, and just tell the universe, this is the type of world I want. This is the type of world I want to live in, and create it. And like, write down your intentions. Write down your intentions for the next 30 days and say, okay, this is what I intend my world to be. This is the type of relationships I want to have. I will have, okay? And let it be, okay? All right, guys, that's my encouragement to you guys. Make your reality happen, because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later.